Hey everyone, this is ZodocLeader635. This is ZodocLeader635. And what I'm going to do today is something a little bit different. I'm actually going to show how I scrap up a generic toy gun. Now this gun doesn't work, but we'll give it a little shot to see if I can get it to do something before I just cross the wires and, make it work without anything else. So first of all, we got to do this. We're just taking the screw for the battery cover out. I think the speaker's loose inside of it. And put two AA batteries. I hope it's not the one that makes those digital sounds, because I mean every toy that makes those sounds has that quantity of batteries, so that can actually cause my attention. I hope it's not that. I hope it's another sound, because I fucking hate that sound. If you guys can see there, it doesn't work. No lights, no nothing whatsoever, so it's something I'll have to disassemble. Thankfully the iron is hot, so I'm gonna be able to unsolder stuff, so here we go. It's pretty easy with this type of screwdriver because you just gotta really fast. And knowing the fact that this is not gonna be a toy anymore makes it even better. I think there's another screw hole somewhere, because this is not opening up. Might be because of the stickers. The stickers might be, because this is supposed to be like a Ben 10 gun, but again, all Ben 10 merchandise here is fake, so you get the point. Oh yeah, the speaker's loose. I can already see it. I can see that shit going out of there, but the question is, what's... Oh. There is another screw right underneath the sticker. Clever. Here we go. Fuck, it's that type of fucking chip. Are you kidding me? God fucking damn it. Now you're gonna be like, wait, how do you know it's the type of digital sound chip thing and all? It's because of the way it looks like. You can tell it's that chip. So I'll give it some sort of shot to see if I can make it play any sound. You get the point. This is kind of disappointing, but oh well, whatever. So now what I gotta do is I gotta take the chip out and start unsoldering everything from the little board. Because I'm sure that I'll use the bulbs for something else. So what I'm gonna do first of all is I'm gonna try to remove all of the contacts from the thing itself. And leave this on the side for now. I'll reassemble it later just to have it in one single piece, but it won't have any electronics inside. And I might end up keeping these for some modifications or stuff that I do with the robots and stuff. So first of all, here's one thing. I'm not going to desolder these contacts with the wires on, because it happened to me many times that the tiny coil comes off. So I'll have to first of all cut it and then remove that. There we go. A little solder always comes handy on these things. There we go. It must work still. I'm gonna actually try it with a little battery. Yep, it works. And now I'm actually going to put a little solder on the sides where it's originally supposed to be placed, so that it doesn't bother anything. Like that. So that's basically how you get a new speaker for a toy. Now we're going with the rest of the thing. Of course, we have to disconnect the lights, the button, wire, everything here, so I'll go for that. This hardly has any solder, which makes it a lot easier. And here we have it. Here's the chip. It's finally out. Um, then of course, just the battery contacts, I gotta unsolder them. I'll unsolder both of these, and we're going to get all the wires in one spot, all the wires in the other spot, and we're gonna have everything fine. So I'll do a pause and I'll order this shit. Okay then. So, as I said before, I didn't really order anything. I'm sorry about that. This little piece of tin will become handy at one point. It's like a little piece of tin where it would hit the battery contact. So, and here's the trigger, which I don't need anymore. I'll put a little solder on each contact of this little chip so that I know where they go, even though I do have a diagram of how these chips are connected. Usually the positive goes with the speaker, and the negative goes with the lights, and the button goes for the lights too. It's kind of a stupid thing, but you gotta keep in mind that this thing, when you push it, it stays lit, and when you leave it, it just doesn't light up anymore. So here we have the chip. I have a bucket load of chips like these. This is the one that I got today. And I have a bunch of others. A lot. I repeat, I have like 6 of these little digital sound chip things. So if I ever get a robot toy and it has a relay and it's fucked up, I can just put one of these chips. And that will be practically it. It's all my chips keeping thing. I just keep all the chips. I don't know why. But yeah, then of course, the only wires that will go to the trash are these crappy wires, even though they're useful for some sort of test, so I might end up actually keeping them. But the rest is just gonna go for spares. The battery contacts, the chip, the light bulbs. The light bulbs are quite important because they are actually still made. I would lie if I would say that they are not made anymore, but they will become more scarce with time because, you know, LEDs are taking over, and that's really annoying. I'll be honest, that's really super annoying. The fact that I grew up with light bulbs and toys, and now you just buy a new one, and most of the times it just has LEDs. It will be a while until they get completely replaced by LEDs, but we're in the middle of that. I'll say that. So yeah, this is all that I got out of it then. I got a speaker, I got a chip, I got the battery terminals, I got 2 light bulbs, the chip, of course, I said the chip already, god damn it, and a few wires. So that's pretty much it. Oh, also some fancy glasses for some other shit. So yeah, this has been Zarok Eater with an unusual video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.